Hello friends, in this video I'll show you how to divide text into columns in Excel. Like and subscribe, support this channel, let's start. For example, we have a text like this in one column, which needs to be divided into several separate columns for future work. To divide such text into several columns, select our text, open the Data tab and use the Text to Columns button. A special menu for separating the text will open, consisting of 3 steps. In the first step, Excel asks how to divide our text into columns. We have 2 options. The first one is delimited. That is, it will be some kind of symbol that separates the future columns from each other. In this case, it will be comma. And the second option is fixed width, which means that a certain number of characters will be assigned to each column. Now we'll not use the second option, but consider the second step where you will need to click on this ruler and divide the text into the columns manually. Okay, let's go back to the previous step and select the delimited option. In this case, in the second step, you will need to specify which character is a separator. If we set a comma, then we will just see our future table at the bottom in the preview. But some additional settings will need to be made. As you can see, for some reason there are 3 commas in a row in the second and third lines of the list. If we leave everything as it is, then in the end we will get 3 empty columns which we don't need. We solve the problem using this checkbox: 3 consecutive separators by 1. Also, in the fourth line and in some other lines of the text, there is a job title in quotation marks, and inside the name there is a comma that by default divides the quoted text into different columns. To prevent this from happening, we'll set a text qualifier. We have 2 options for quotation marks or apostrophes. Select the quotes and the job title will now be in the same column. So the third step is needed to tell Excel which data format to use for each of the resulting columns. For example, for the last column with current accounts, you will need to put a text format. Otherwise, Excel will begin to understand these numbers as numbers in a mathematical sense and will round off the count numbers, discard the last digits, and convert them to an exponential format. Similarly, for a column with a date, it's necessary to clarify the format and specify that this is the date format, month, day, and year. And be sure to remember that from this list we should choose not what we want to see at the end, but what is currently in our column. So click done and look at the result. Everything is fine. Align the columns with the AutoFit function and look at the final result. The text is divided correctly, each column has its own data. Now you know a little more, thanks for watching.